Here are 7 old Hollywood actors who passed for white. Number 1 is Rita Hayworth. She was born in 1918 to a Spanish father and Irish American mother. Her real name was Margarita Casino. She had jet black hair and a low hairline. She began her career by being in ethnic roles in films. Now, we're going to hear the word ethnic quite a few times, so just keep that in mind. She signed with Columbia in 1936. The studio began altering her heritage to appeal to more people. However, to reach icon status, she changed her name and appearance to be seen as white. She underwent electrolysis to shorten her ethnic hairline and dyed her hair red. Her career took off in the 1940s. Number 2 is Yul Brynner. He starred in The King and I, which I love that movie, by the way. He was awesome in that role. Anyway, Brynner was Russian and Mongolian, but was able to pass for white. As you can see from the pics, though, I'm confused on how he passed for white. He has too much melanin, in my opinion. But anyway, Brynner worked hard to disguise his accent. In interviews, he either dodged or lied about his background. No one knew his real name or where or when he was born. He cut his hair to present a clean slate, which was suited for many roles and helped to cover his ethnicity. But the man was fine. I ain't gonna lie about that. Look at these pictures. Oh, he would have got me hemmed up. Look at that. Look at that. Mm. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. On to number 3, y'all. Number 3 is Fredi Washington. Fredi was very pale skinned and had green eyes, which helped her pass. She did take advantage when she was younger of passing for white, but however, when she became an adult, she refused to pass for economic or social gain. Fredi and her family moved to New York during the Great Migration. This is when black people fled the North to escape Jim Crow laws. Her most known film was Imitation of Life, where she played a white passing woman. Number 4 is Merle Oberon. She was born in 1911 to an English mother and Anglo father, which is another word for white. She was the product of SA. Her mother was just 14 at the time, and her grandmother took her in and raised her with her actual mother as her sister. Um, she was taunted because of her mixed race by uh, Indian and white people. When she was in her teens, she bleached her skin with bleaching cream. Her acting career soared when she became romantically involved with a British actor, Alexander Korda. When questioned about her background, she told people she was born in Tasmania, and this is because it was far from the US and Europe. Plus, it was basically considered British. She also claimed her birth records were destroyed in a fire. Look at this picture of her. She's stunting on y'all. She's stunting on y'all. I love this picture. She also told people her grandmother was her maid. Her maid. What a time to be alive, right? She became very popular in the 1930s. At the time, Hollywood adopted the Hays Code, which frowned upon interracial romance. Because of this, studios would use yellow and blackface in romantic films. Gross. Anyway, those around her kept her secret and she became a starlet. Number 5 is Carol Channing. She was a Broadway sensation with roles in Hello Dolly and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. She discovered later in life that her paternal grandmother was black. She kept this secret until she released her memoir in 2002. Her mother first told her this secret before she went to college. And that's a huge bomb to drop on somebody in that transitional moment. Her mother told her that her father was a black man who passed for white. Her mother also told her this information to warn her about having kids. She was afraid her kids could possibly have black features. I have to say, this one kind of shocked me because I just can't see it. But then again, her father was just partially black. So I don't know, but this is a shocker because she looks white. Number 6 is John Gavin. He had an Irish and Mexican ancestry. He became popular in the 1950s. He was in films with Lana Turner, Sophia Loren, Katharine Hepburn, and Janet Leigh. He was president of the Screen Actors Guild from 1971 to 1973. He consistently played white roles in Hollywood, and in 1981, President Reagan appointed John U.S. Ambassador to Mexico. It seems like people were aware of his ancestry, but not many cared. And last but not least is number 7, Raquel Welch. She was born in 1940 to a Bolivian father and Anglo mother. Her father believed in assimilation and banned speaking Spanish at home. She signed to 20th Century Fox, and the studio suggested she change her name to Debbie because Raquel sounded too ethnic. There's that word again. There was bias against foreign sounding names. She kept Raquel, however, the studio pressured her to lightening her skin and hair to fit the white Hollywood image. But as you can see from these pictures, Raquel is gorgeous. She is just absolutely stunning. So what did you think about the list? Did anybody on the list shock you? Comment below and don't forget to follow for more.